Hi everyone, thanks for joining. So in today's video, I'll be showing all the captains out there how to complete step one of withdrawing your team's funds, which is to submit your team's payment information. Now, whenever it's done through a coaching call, email, or by the phone, I always like to recommend our captains to submit this information as early on as possible. And it's specifically to reap two benefits. The first being there is a 3 to 5 business day approval period. So the sooner you submit this information, the sooner you can get approved, which means that if you do need access to your team's funds sooner, then when the time comes, whether it's for a specific tournament or event, you can simply, just go straight to step number 2, which is to submit the request to withdraw those funds. And then the second being that the sooner you get approved or verified, the sooner you get access to exclusive brands and offers that would otherwise not be available without going through this first step. Okay? All right, so now the fun part. So let's click on the Funds tab, and then from here, let's go ahead and click on Withdrawals. And because I haven't submitted my team's payment information yet, I'm going to go ahead and click on Submit Payment Info. And from here, we're just asking for a little bit more information on how you would like to receive your team's funds. So let's go through these questions one by one. So is your team part of a club, league, school, or nonprofit? If you are, then go ahead and click yes, and it's just going to ask you for a little bit more information on your team. If it's no, then you can go ahead and just enter your own personal information, your first name, last name, date of birth, and then there is the payment method page. So from here, there is 2 standard methods of payment. The first is a bank transfer. Now teams have a huge preference for this method, 1 because it's contactless, and 2 because of how fast it is. So we actually deposit the money directly into your team's bank account, meaning you don't have to wait for a check to arrive, and you'll see the money right away into that specific account. And that takes about 3 to 5 business days from the time you make that request. And then there's also the traditional check method for those who prefer to have a paper check. So once you've made your selection, you're going to go ahead and click on Next. And as you can see, it's transferred my information that I provided in that last page about the legal name that I would like on the check. And then the next part is to submit your mailing address. So, the same details as you normally would about the contact name, the address, etc. And then you can enter a phone number here. This is just in case there's any issues with the payment that our support team can contact you. And then an email as well, where you'll get a confirmation about all this once it's complete. All right, so now that I've submitted all my information, success, perfect. So as I mentioned earlier, it's going to be reviewed by our customer support team, and you'll also receive a confirmation email as well. So once you've submitted that information, you can always go back to your email as well, and you'll see a confirmation email from FlipGive letting you know that you successfully submitted your team's payment information. And then that's pretty much it. Once you receive the approval, you'll also get another email letting you know you've been approved. And then that's when you can skip to step number 2, which is to withdraw those funds whenever you need. And again, that's going to be done through the Funds tab. Right now for this specific team, I haven't earned anything yet, so I won't be able to withdraw anything. But once you reach that $100 minimum, you can go ahead back to the Withdrawals tab, and then it'll say Withdraw Funds, and then you'll just go through a few extra steps. Okay, that's pretty much it. That's step 1. Get it done as early on as possible so you can get access to those really exclusive offers and brands. Thanks for watching.